Hey everybody, it's me, Stella Wilde, and I'm here with your full moon tarot forecast for each astrology sign. Yeah, I'm going to do all 12. I'm going to break it down for you for the full moon. June 17th in Sagittarius. Full moon, June 17th in Sagittarius. What does this mean for you? Let's find out. Okay, so let's just get right into it. I am going to do this reading. I may take a little bit of a break doing some readings because I need to write my monthly horoscope and get your monthly tarot videos done. So I'll see if I can squeeze in a little reading over the weekend. Either a pick a card or something like that. We'll see. But I really want to get your horoscope for July and your tarot videos for July up as soon as I possibly can because the energy is so intense with the eclipses in July. So stay tuned for that. So let's just get right into it. Thank you to everybody who's here. I want to send a special shout out to the lovely people I met in Roanoke, Virginia this past weekend. So if any of you are watching, hi. It was so great to meet you. Please, if you see that there's a festival, a psychic festival, intuitive festival, fair, whatever, in your part of the country, see if I'm on the roster as an attendee, because I do travel around the country and you can meet me in person. Okay, so let's get into this. Thank you for being here. Thank you for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, you know what to do. Hit the bell so you get notified when I release new videos. So the way I'm going to do the reading this week is I'm going to pull a couple cards for each sign. We're using I'm drawn to the green today. Drawn to the green. So we're going to be using the Heart Tarot by John Holland. And then I'm going to pull one green Raphael healing card, because this Sagittarius full moon has the potential to really be one of great healing. So we'll see what area it's affecting. And we're dealing with this energy right now with that Mars in Cancer opposite the South Node, Pluto, and Saturn in Capricorn. The energy is very tense. I wrote about it in my monthly June horoscope. Please go check that out if you haven't already. Please tread carefully, especially around the full moons this weekend coming up. I'm filming this on Thursday, June 13th. So the 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th. Please. As my mother used to say, watch your P's and Q's. What does that even mean? Okay, but watch them. Watch your P's and Q's. All right, Aries, let's get into this. Aries, this full moon, I wrote them down because, sometimes I forget when I count houses. 9th house, this full moon is happening at 25 Sag for you. What do you need to know about this? Let's take that one and those. Okay, good. We got 3 right off the bat. Okay, so Aries, 9th house deals with higher power, spirituality, writing, publishing, all those sorts of things. Look what we have here. We have the Fool card. Something is coming to a culmination. You're going to see the plan. I'm getting chills saying this. You're going to see, Aries, how the plan is starting to unfold for you. You've been doubting. Watch your June horoscope. I mean, watch that, but watch your June tarot reading. It's all about your career and really wondering, is anything ever going to change? The plan is in the works, baby. You're going to see that because your next level in your career does involve working with really some sort of spiritual pursuit that has that element to it, and healing, and also communication and publishing and writing. Spread your wings, and dedicated effort. 8 of Pentacles, and we have the 2, I think it's a 2, right? Yeah, 2 of Wands. So this is really about, you're going to get confirmation from the universe, Aries, that all of the effort you've been putting in is not for naught. It means something. You're going to see it. You're going to see someone is going to make you feel, some feedback you get is going to make you feel like, ta-da! Finally, people are seeing what I am doing. And finally, the universe is recognizing that this needs to shift. You're going to see it. You're going to see it by this full moon in Sagittarius. Sagittarius is a sign that has a lot to do with belief, right? Having faith. So you're going to get that, like, I believe again. I believe in you, universe. I know I was doubting, but I believe. I believe. Okay, let's pull. So it's all about your career. I mean, we have that Eight of Pentacles there. You're going to be feeling very good at this full moon with the fact, like I said, the universe is confirming to you you are on the right track with the efforts you've been putting forth in changing this career situation. Now, if you've just been sitting around on your butt and not doing anything to change anything, then yeah, this is not going to be for you. This message is for the Aries that have been busting their buns and really working hard to trust, to change the situation, to put in the hard work, and to try and do their manifestation, you know, change their beliefs, change their mindset. So the work you're doing is going to be recognized. The work you're doing to shift that is going to be recognized. Okay, and your Raphael card is children. So there could be some aspect. I feel like this is more your inner child, Aries. I feel like your inner child was very doubtful, like I said before, if anything was ever going to change in this career situation. And your inner child is going to be delighted. That's the word I'm getting. You're going to be delighted at this full moon. This is if, of course, if you have Aries rising. Please watch for your rising sign, because I'm really going by, you know, ascendant, rising sign houses. I mean, it might still be applicable for sun sign, but I mean, you guys know the drill. Watch for rising sun, moon, Venus. You always get the message that resonates with you. Okay, so especially my Aries rising people with that 9th house, Sag, you're going to feel that inner child is going to feel delighted at, it's like that energy of the universe delivering you, again, some sort of unexpected gift. This does not necessarily mean money. I know, Aries, you'd like some money right now. I know. But it could be, you know, money. It could just be like you get an email from someone saying, oh my God, I just love what you're doing. You get some other show of support, you know, something, you know, some sort of, you know, there you go. Great. You're on the right track. You get the sign. So your inner child, and your inner child's been doubting, is going to be so happy, Aries. Whoa, so happy. All right, Taurus. Oh my God, Taurus. All the cards are falling out. This is happening in your 8th house of transformation, this full moon. So what is transforming for you? Something from deep within is trying to get out. What needs to come to the surface, Taurus? Manifesting, Magician, moving on, and listening to your intuition. So now, for some Tauruses, we've talked about this in the monthly video for June. Some Tauruses are manifesting new love into their life because they trusted and they moved on. They listened to their intuition. They realized that they had to walk away. And now, you know, the universe doesn't like a void. The universe is bringing somebody new in toward you. If you have not already done that, Taurus, the universe is really going to show you at this full moon that if you want your love life to change, as it can absolutely change, you have got to be willing to move on. You've got to be willing to feel whatever, you know, emotional, this is the 8 of Cups, whatever emotional stuff needs to be felt to let go of this. And you're already, like, you already know that this is, the writing's on the wall. I mean, you're going to see it so clearly, that writing on the wall, Taurus, at this full moon. Like, you would really, you're going to have to deliberately be willful, which, you know, Taurus is stubborn, you know, be really stubborn not to see the information. Like, the universe is going to be going, hello, Taurus, hello, you must move on, listen. Your intuition is going to be like shouting at you. And you really have the power to transform this emotional situation. It's probably, I mean, I have to say, it's probably the type of situation that is more of a friends with benefits thing. Okay, so it has some elements of what you want, but it's not the whole thing. And you're going to see that, like, if you were expecting that this person wanted more, I mean, that's normal. We expect things, right? You're going to see, you know, it's going to be clear at this full moon that either yes, they want that, or no, they really don't. You got to walk away if you want something different. So that's what I'm feeling from this energy, Taurus. I mean, this could also be a job situation, of course. But this is a situation that you've invested your time and creative energy into. So it could even be a friendship. But it's going to be loud and clear. Loud and clear, your intuition, that it is time to let it go. Because something big wants to come in. I mean, look at this. You have the 1 and the 2. This is like, you know, the beginning stages. Like something very important wants to manifest, but it's being blocked by a situation that has not been let go of yet. All right. What else do you need to know? Pull Raphael. All right. This is sticking. Oh, we got 2. You get a bonus, Taurus. Look at this. Listen to your intuitive feelings. And, oh, interesting, massage. So, like I said, I feel like something really big is coming up for you from deep below, Taurus, okay? So a massage would be great. If you can somehow work it into your time, work it into your budget to get that healing touch. I mean, Taurus, you know, it's all about the body. You know, if you can get that, it's going to help you release that stuff. You're going to be able to release all those emotions that are bubbling up from the surface and listen to your intuitive feelings. Your higher self is going to be speaking loudly and clearly, very powerfully, Taurus. So, wow. Okay. All right, let's go to my Geminis. Gemini, 7th house of relationships is the full moon. So something is coming to a head in your relationships at this full moon. What is going to be revealed? Now remember, the 7th house can also be business partners and it can also represent enemies. So Gemini, this is sticking, take that. Gemini, what is being illuminated for you in relationships? Whoa. These cards are flying today. Okay, Gemini. That's the southern way you say Gemini. I could also say it like a New Yorker. Gemini. Okay, I could say it like a New Yorker or a southerner, whichever one you want. Okay. Okay, wow, look at this. So there's going to be a conversation. We got the throat chakra. It's going to be a conversation, Gemini. Conversation where this is probably work related. So probably a business partner. Because we have the 8 of, this is wands, right? Yeah, 8 of wands. You use so many decks and they all use different colors. You got to keep track of everything, right? So you have lots of irons in the fire, but you can't do everything. So you're going to have to make a decision. We have this Emperor card here, and look at the blue and the blue. So there is some sort of conversation you're going to have. I feel like you're going to probably have to disappoint someone. I think you're going to have to tell somebody no. Now, it's going to work out for you. These cards are great, but I think you're going to have a conversation because it's with the other. Right? Your 7th house is illuminated. So the other person, you're going to have to say to them, this situation doesn't work for my personal growth. It doesn't work for me. Therefore, I cannot do it. Okay? That's what I'm feeling from this. And I think it's likely you've had this conversation before. See with this shadow in the background. Or it's been like danced around, hinted at, but never really actually like boom in your face. And it's going to be in your face this full moon, the energy, where you're going to have to really say it. If you've been dancing around the issue, Gemini, you've been like dancing around, you're going to have to like seriously be like, no, like this does not work for me. I'm going in a different direction with my personal growth. My success is going over here. It's not aligned with you and what you want and what you need to do. And it doesn't have to be any big drama, or, I mean, only if, you know, you want it to be, or the other person does it. It doesn't have to be. It's just that the energy's not aligned. But you're going to have to actually say it, that throat chakra. So, and you can't, and the other thing with the Emperor energy, Gemini, okay, this Emperor energy is like, you know, sometimes Gemini like dances around the truth. Of course, you guys are ruled by Mercury, so, you know, you dance around. You've got to just like freaking come out with it. Okay. Gotta be like an Aries. Just come out with it, Gemini. Okay. Because your continued success really depends on it. I'm getting the feeling that they want you to do something that is just not going to be beneficial for you. Whether that's in the relationship, a romantic relationship, a career situation. And you have to put that boundary up and say no. Take the lead in your life and nurture what is going to bring you success and growth, not the other person. And it's not because you're being mean, or it's not because you don't care about the other person. It's just the reality of the situation. You only have so much energy to give. And like I said, I feel like you had the conversation with this person before. They may have been taking advantage of you a little bit. Okay, diet is important here. Okay, so you need to make positive eating and drinking choices. So Gemini, if this situation is stressing you out in having to actually have a conversation with this person, don't let the stress lead you to sabotaging your diet. All right, that definitely can happen. I mean, I know I do that sometimes. So, you know, stressed out, I go for the ice cream right away. Like the ice cream or the pizza, one or the other. So, you know, your diet is important. Don't let your, you know, good progress on your diet and your regimen, your health regimen, suffer because of stress in dealing with this situation. Okay? All right. Now, Cancer. Cancer, yours is happening in the 6th house of work and health. Okay, so what is being illumined for you, Cancer? Actually, I'm going to pause the video. I'll be right back. And my current computer is much better and doesn't usually have a meltdown, but I still get nervous when the video gets a little long. Okay, Cancer, 6th house. What do you need to know? Sticking about this full moon, house of health, healing, work. One more. All right, I'm waiting for one to stick or pop out. All right, let's see that one. Okay. Wow, look at this. So you have the World card, embrace. This is so interesting, Cancer. So you're coming to a culmination point. Some project is wrapping up. And we have share the love. This is a project you have put your heart and soul into, and you're putting it out there for everyone else to enjoy. Okay, so this is, like I said, because the full moon is in health and healing, so it is, and your work, so it is probably something to do with your work. I'm feeling some sort of project. And of course, because we also have pentacles here about finding balance. You've been burning the candle at both ends. This wheel is on fire. Remember that song? This wheel is on fire, rolling down the road. Okay, so like that's what you've been a wheel on fire, Cancer. So it is time for you to share the love of this project wrapping up and take a break. I mean, you really, if you can rest over this weekend, I mean, the project may still be ongoing even over the weekend. But if you can try at least on Sunday, it's Father's Day here in America. Happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. Please, like, if you can at least on Sunday, if your dad's still around, spend time with him. If he's not still around, honor his memory, whatever. So take some time for yourself, especially on Sunday into Monday, because you have been burning it, baby. All right, let's pull a Raphael card. This is good, though. Whatever this project is that you are wrapping up, I mean, look at this. We have the heart. Oh, my God, I'm getting chills. We have the heart on this card, and we have the heart on this card. It's like whatever this project is came from deep within you. Like, you see where the heart is down here? Like, deep within you, like from the bottom up. And now look, it's being offered to the world. It's just so beautiful. This energy is so beautiful. And also, because we have Pentacles here, there is a potential in about 2 months for this project to really take off. It could be 2 weeks too, because we have that Cancer eclipse happening in a couple weeks in your sign, Cancer, the solar eclipse. So it could even be in 2 weeks you're going to start to see that project kind of take off. But I feel like the full thrust of it will be in about 2 months. Okay. All right, let's see. We'll do a Raphael card for you. Okay, this is like sticking in my hand. Sobriety. Okay, so adjusting your cravings in helpful directions so that you only desire life-affirming foods and beverages. This is interesting. So it could be, I'm like Gemini, who's eating out of stress. We just had that energy. I think you might be eating or drinking out of celebration this weekend, and you've got to go in moderation, because I think you're going to be like, oh my God, but I deserve this. I deserve this like 12-inch huge pizza and giant thing of sangria, because my God, I just work so hard. And that may be true, but again, it's like the moderation, because like I said, your energy's already kind of frayed. I'm feeling like you're down to that last bit of energy left, and you need to nurture the last bit of energy you have. Not I'm not saying not waste it, but not drain it by eating things that are not supportive of the energy. Okay, you know what I'm saying. So it's going to be much better to have just one little piece of pizza, one little glass of sangria, and then eat your big green salad, right? Okay, that's what I'm saying. Okay, all right, Leo's 5th house. Love, Leo's. Sagittarius, 5th house is love, romance, creativity, risk-taking, and children. So something is coming to illumination in that one of those areas. Let's see. Take those two, and let's go one more. Okay, so we have the 8 of Swords, the 2 of wands, and the whatchamacallits, and balance. So we have the Temperance card. So will they? Won't they? That's the energy I'm getting from this. Will they or won't they? What are they doing? That's what I'm getting. Because you're being thrown off balance by some other person in probably a romance that you're not really sure what is going on. That could be like a push me, pull you situation. We have a 2 here. Are you going to be continuing down the road with them? Or are you going to be standing there alone going, what the hell did I just do? What did I get involved in? So, you're feeling stuck. Like, it's interesting, right? You could even be torn between 2 people right now, Leo. That's very possible at this full moon. That there could be this person and that person, and you're standing there like, I have no freaking clue. And, same thing. We have a 2 here, like 2 possibilities. But you can only go down the road with one if you're an ethical person, so to speak. I mean, you know what I say. Spiritual lessons come in all sorts of ways. It's okay to date around. So, you got to be honest, in my opinion. But I'm an Aries, so, okay. Just my opinion. But my point with all of this is that some sort of situation in which you're not sure, it could be you having to make the choice, Leo, or they're making a choice between you and another person, or you're choosing between them and another person, and the whole thing's kind of throwing you off balance. You really don't know. Now, this can also be, it doesn't have to be romance, this can also be a creative project. You're not sure, do I go with this one, do I go with that one? So with one of them, there are more obstacles in the way. With the other of them, there is a much easier path. Now, that doesn't mean that this can't turn out okay, because look, they both have the sunshine. You're going to get a good result no matter which one you take, but I think there might be a spiritual lesson in this one that is actually necessary to your growth, but I don't think you want to do it because it's hard. So that's something to think about here, Leo. And of course, this is a general reading, so like, you know, you got to apply that if it resonates to your situation. But it's going to come to light. It's going to come to a head. Like, you're going to have to make a decision. Or the universe will make the decision for you by eliminating one of the options. Okay? So it might be good if you can be proactive and choose before that happens. All right, let's see what the Raphael card is. Have faith. Have faith. You're going to make, I mean, the right decision will be made, whether the universe makes it or whether you're proactive and you make the decision. Like, to me, both of these cards, even though this path may look a little more daunting because of the mountains, like I said, both of them have a favorable outcome. It's just a little bit of a different lesson. This one's going to involve much more of probably listening to your intuition. This is more of a project with the colors, is about your will. So apply that to however that works for your situation. But have faith that the right decision is being made. You can't make a wrong decision here, Leo. Both of these situations are being brought to you for your personal growth. And there is an important lesson that will come out of either one of them. But I think one of them, like I said, is more the idea of the victory will be sweeter because it'll be a little bit more challenging. Okay, Virgo, 4th house of home. I got to take a sip of water too. Sorry, Virgo. Okay, so your 4th house. Your 4th house of home, family, roots. What is going on, Virgo? Coming to a head. Do you have to move? Is there a repair that needs to be made in your home? Is there a situation you need to let go of in your home? Is someone moving in? Is someone moving out? What is going on, dear Virgo? Okay, that one's sticking. Let's take that one, that one. Virgo, my lovely Virgos. Okay. So we have new vitality. We have refusing to see that 2 of Swords, and look, the Wheel of Fortune flow. So there's a situation that's coming to head to do with your energy, and you've been kind of ignoring, I think I said this is Scorpio, but in the monthly reading, but Virgo, I think this applies to you. There is something that you have not been addressing in your home, like you've not wanted to look at it, the energy in your home. That's what I feel. For Scorpio, I told them in the monthly reading they needed to clean out their refrigerator. You probably need to also, Virgo. Okay. So, but there's something about rejuvenation, this new vitality. It's the ace, right? The Ace of Wands. So there is something very important. And we have another number 1 here with this Wheel of Fortune that's coming to you. You have not been acknowledging perhaps how kind of, I'm just getting like bland, like blah, like not full of any life. Like your home and family are going to have a fresh infusion at this full moon of life and joy. And you're going to be very surprised at the reaction. They're going to be like so overjoyed. And I think it's going to be something actually kind of simple that happens. Like this could even be adopting like a new kitten or something like that. It's kitten season. And And you just were not acknowledging before this, like how kind of like, what's the word I want? Not like dead and boring, but how kind of like routine, like everybody was just in a routine, like, which is fine, but it's like there was some element of joy. This could even be you guys have a huge freaking yard sale and clear out a lot of crap, and you know, you make like more money than you really expected at this full moon. It's, you know, it's coming Saturday. A lot of people have yard sales here in America in the morning. Like you make more money than you even expect, and you're able to take your family out for like a super fun day of like mini golf and go out to dinner, and like, you know, the kids are happy. Like you go play like the arcade games, like all of that, like, and the joy that that brings everybody, and the flow. I mean, it's such a beautiful card. The flow of all of that is you're going to be like, why didn't I see we really needed this as a family? Why didn't I see this before? Okay, that's what I'm feeling from this energy. Something very nice happening with the family, with the home, that it's really brought by the universe. If you're wanting to adopt a pet, this is a great weekend for it. All right, let's see what else. I'll laugh like hell if a pet card comes out of here. Okay, let's see. What else do my Virgos need to know? Okay, well, we got the children card. So, yeah, there's going to be something very delightful. If you have kids, Virgo, you have a family, and you're enjoying them this weekend, happy, good times. Very nice energy. Very nice energy. This, again, could also be your inner child. If you don't have kids, I mean, maybe you go adopt the kitten for yourself, you know, because you always wanted one and you're so happy about it. So it's very good energy for you to, Virgo, bring fresh life into your home environment, whatever that means for you. Because remember, these are still general readings, so how you resonate with it and how it manifests is going to be different for everybody. But this could even just be planting new flowers. This could be bringing fresh flowers into your home. There's something about brightening up your home. It's really important this weekend. Okay, Virgos. Next, my Libras. Third house of communication, networking, brothers, sisters. What is going on, Libra? Oh yeah, that one was jumping. I'm going to take that. That's sticking out. And let's see what else. Third house. Okay, third house, Libra. My Libras. Okay. Okay, now I shuffled these very thoroughly. I mean, you saw me, you heard me. We got the same as a couple of same as Leo, right? We got helpless and hopeless, but now we got the Hermit. And we got spread your wings. So if you have Leo in your chart, Libra, go watch the little snippet on Leo because of very similar cards here. These two are the same. So what's coming to light for you is some sort of information about what's going to truly make you happy in your day-to-day environment, because the third house also rules that. Like where you go, what you do every day, your daily routine. So look, we have two birds here. We have the number 2 here. We have 2 paths here. But this is the one, the 8 of Swords, of helpless and hopeless. You don't know what to do. You feel stuck. This one is you've made the decision. You know what road to go on. You want to spread your wings. And of course, we have the birds flying here. So as I said to Leo, both of these options could bring you happiness, but you need to take some time this weekend to sit with yourself, because this is the Hermit card, and really tune in as to what do you want your day-to-day routine to look like, Libra. For some of you, you're really trying to manifest a new home, a new living place. This is from other aspects in your chart. And also a new job. Like Libras are going through a lot of fundamental and foundational changes right now, especially with that North Node in your 10th house. You really are with a career, like you really want like the career that's going to launch you into the next level of your life. And that, of course, will involve a change in your day-to-day routine. So there's something about, there could be 2 new job opportunities that are going to come along, and you have to sit with it, because it's going to profoundly affect your day-to-day life, what you choose, what you pursue. And you need to tune in. This person you can see is meditating as to which really is the bluebird of happiness that's the right one for you. As I said to Leo, both paths will bring happiness. We have sunshine in both of these cards. However, this one's a little more spiritually challenging. And this could also be one, I feel, Libra, that a job or situation you've kind of done already. And the spiritual test is, why aren't you leaping and trying the different one? Okay, that's what I feel from these cards. All right, let's tune in with a Raphael. So this is what you need to sit with. Hopefully, you know, your angels, your guides, your intuition will give you some spiritual insight on this situation, Libra, this weekend. And of course, you can always book a personal reading with me, and we can dive deeper into this. Okay. Very interesting. Avoid allergens. Okay, so there's something in your environment, Libra. So we're talking about your environment, your day-to-day, 3rd house. There's something there that could be an irritant. And allergies can develop at any point in your life. Just because you never had allergies for like 30 years doesn't mean you can't still get them. So if something's bothering you, like, investigate. Especially if you work at home. That's what I feel. There's some Libra who works at home and they've started to have some weirdo symptoms. Who's ever watching this right now? This is what I'm hearing to tell you. And it's an allergic reaction. It's an allergen. You might want to get an air purifier, Libra, if you're working at home. This message is very specific for a certain Libra. So that's not applicable to all Libras. But Libras, this is a good full moon for you. It's a time to reassess what's going to make you happy in your day-to-day. And like I said, there's going to be at least 2 new opportunities that are going to come your way. Now, I'm not saying you're going to get them at the full moon. I'm just saying you're going to be made aware of them. Maybe you apply for them. And you are going to have to kind of like figure out, yes, which of these would make me happier on a day-to-day basis. All right, Scorpio, 2nd house of money, finances, self-worth, self-esteem, what you value. Scorpio, big full moon. What is coming to light about your finances, Scorpio? About your money. Money, money. Money, money, money. Okay, so we have 4 of Wands, joy and stability. That's a great card when we're asking about your finances. 3 of Wands, taking the lead. And 7 of Cups, daydreams and decisions. So Scorpio, you are contemplating some major new direction in your life. This could be a new business you want to start. This could be investing more in a current business you already have. This could be embarking upon a new course of study that's going to require a financial outlay. So you at this full moon are going to be really, look at all the beautiful imagery in these cards. Like it's not just about your money. Like your money's all right. You have this joy and stability here. This is fine. It's not about money this time, this full moon, I feel. It's about what's making you feel really good every day. What's making you feel good about yourself that you're getting paid for. You could be getting paid very well right now, Scorpio, but not be that happy or fulfilled. So that's what I think you're going to be looking at, because daydreams and decisions. Like, yeah, it's okay. You know, I got the money, but I really would like to do this over here, or I'd really like to go travel more. Whatever the case may be. And you're going to start investigating at this full moon, or the universe will bring to you opportunities to investigate, Scorpio, a new direction for your life. New direction. Now, again, I'm not saying you're starting that at the full moon. I'm just saying you're investigating. Because this is what the full moon brings: illumination, brings information to light. And you've already been pondering this. You've had some daydreams. You've kind of not wanted to admit them to yourself, Scorpio, because your life is pretty good right now. Joy and stability. You know, you're feeling okay, but there's something else you want to do. And again, it's not because of the money. It's because of the personal fulfillment. There's a greater like soul mission, soul purpose that you are being asked to start thinking about for your life. And that's what you're going to be doing at this full moon. All right, what else do we need to know for my Scorpio's second house? I mean, also with this Four of Wands card, this joy and stability, I mean, you could be getting some good news about money at this full moon also. I mean, that's a beautiful card. So there could be a little coin coming your way. All right, let's see what else. Ooh, Scorpio, you got relationship. So it says here, thank you for healing and guiding all my relationships upon the path of love. So there could be that there is some sort of conversation you're going to be having with your partner, if this applies to you, Scorpio, with your partner about this new direction that you want to go in your life. Or this, because, you know, especially if you're coupled and your finances are intermingled, you know, you're going to want to have a conversation with them to just kind of give them the FYI what you've been thinking about. And your partner may have some very interesting ideas about that for you. I think they're going to be receptive, your partner, about what you've been thinking about in regards to going in a new, more soul-fueled and soul-filled direction for yourself, Scorpio. I think it's going to be a positive conversation. And this stupid bug keeps flying around here. All right, I'm going to pause the video. All right, Saggies, this is your big full moon of the year. Every sign gets it. One full moon and one new moon a year. This is your big full moon, Sag. So if you have a birthday around 14, 15, 16, 17th, that should cover all my degrees, of December, this is a big full moon for you. I mean, it will be for all Sages, but particularly those birthdays. This is in your first house of the self, of personal goals, of dreams and wishes, of what you want to manifest. It's very personal to you. So something very personal about your life is going to be illuminated, Sag. What's it going to be? Let's see. That one. Nope, not yet. That one. That one. Wow, this spread your wings card has been coming up like crazy, and I shuffled very, very carefully. 2 twos, sacral chakra, and we have opportunity beckons. So we have the 4 of cups. So this is very interesting, Sag. This is about getting real with yourself. 4 of cups. Getting real with yourself. You know, in regular tarot, that's the one where the guy's sitting there under the tree with his arms crossed, like, you know. I call it the spoiled brat card. In this deck, John Holland very nicely calls it the opportunity beckons card. But what type of opportunity? It's about using your creativity, the sacral chakra. It's all about your creativity. There is some aspect that you've been holding back from expressing in terms of your creativity. And there's going to be an opportunity, because we have opportunity beckons, that's going to come along at this full moon. Like you're going to see, this is what is going to fulfill me. This is the direction I want to go in. So, you know, you've been kind of, with this card, I feel like you're, you know, look at the difference in the posture. This is like looking down. This is looking up. So there's been I feel like some sort of, Melancholy. I'm not going to say depression. For some, it might be depression. I'm sorry to say. But there's been a slowdown. There's been a melancholy. There's been a, if you've watched the monthly Sag videos, I mean, that's been coming out a lot. There's a yearning that has not been fulfilled for a lot of Sagittarians. And I know with Jupiter traveling in your sign, a lot of you are like, this freaking sucks. Like, I thought, like, all this good luck was going to come. But the transit's not over yet. Go get my transit in Sagittarius luck and opportunity forecast. It's not over yet. And we see that. You're going to be stepping out on a brand new creative path, and you're going to see evidence of that manifesting at this full moon. But you have to take the initiative. You have to actually start stepping on that path and opening up yourself up. Look at this position of this person. Opening yourself up to your intuition and your creative desires. All this purple is about your intuition and your creative desires. You have not been allowing yourself, Sag, to really, what's the word I want? Acknowledge, accept, embrace, go for it. And why is that? What needs to be healed around that? Is it issues of self-worth? Because this also rules money. Have you been stymied by money? Have you felt that you don't have enough money to pursue your passion? There's going to be information that comes to you at this full moon, Sagittarius, that's just an excuse. It's not really about the money. It's about your willingness to open yourself up to your creative path and your creative potential. You've been looking down at what was instead of looking up to what can be. And you're going to see that at this full moon. All right, I'm going to pull a Raphael card. Let's see what we have. There's a bright path ahead for you. I feel August for a lot of people, things are going to start opening up again. I know that's usually, the height of summer season, not much is going on, but I don't think that's going to be true for a lot of us. I think a lot is going to be crack-a-lackin' in August with these eclipses that are happening next month. So, big changes are afoot, but you have to be willing to open yourself up to it, Sag. Some of you have just, for whatever reason, not allowed yourself to. General reading. I mean, I can't get into every reason for every Sagittarian out there. Okay, home help. You need help. You need help, Sag, with your family and home. You may need somebody to take care of your kids. You may need somebody to take care of your cat. You may need somebody to clean out the dishwasher, clean out the refrigerator, make some meals. Maybe you need to order some meals in. Whatever the case may be, do your laundry, hire a housekeeper, just even for 1 week. Doesn't have to be, big long thing. You need some help around your home. I think this is another thing that's been preventing you from stepping into your creative path. And that sometimes, I mean, I'm a writer. Like, we writers, we know all the tricks of procrastination in the book. And one of them is cleaning. Like, we have a writing project we're supposed to do. We have a deadline. Oh, suddenly we're cleaning the whole house, right? Cleaning the house. So you have been using the home situation, I feel, some of you, as a procrastination technique, keeping you away from this. What is so scary about this? That's what I want you to ask yourself. What is so scary about pursuing your creative path, Sagittarius? What's going on there? That you'd rather do freaking housework than do your heart's desire work, your soul work, your creative work. Okay? So, home help. You need some help around the home. And again, it does not have to be a big thing. Maybe you can do a work exchange with a friend. Maybe you watch their kids, they watch your kids while you each clean each other's houses or what. I mean, I don't know. Like, it can be something simple as, dialing, calling in your order to the grocery store and having them deliver. I mean, I know it's a little extra money, but it might be money well spent if you have it. Just for that couple hours extra you'll get. So stuff like that. Find simple ways. There's a lot of simple and relatively inexpensive ways you can get more help around your home. Because that's been the excuse, I think, for some of you. All right. Cappies, 12th house. This full moon is happening in your 12th house of the subconscious, the unconscious, of dreams, of kind of the shadowy realms ruled by Pisces. So it's a very interesting house, the 12th house. A full moon in the 12th house, something could bubble up from deep within that gives you an illuminating insight into removing a block, something that has blocked you from manifesting your dreams. That's a very strong possibility. You could have a very potent dream this weekend. Information could come to you from, angelic realms, and you get very powerful information, Capricorn, that really solves a problem for you, a spiritual problem. Okay? Spiritual problem. All right. Cappies. That one's sticking. Let's see what else. Capricorn. Capricorn. Okay. Ooh, I'm getting chills looking at these cards, Capricorn. Oh, we have the Lovers card, but we also have the Six of Pentacles, giving and receiving. And then look at this. We have the Justice card, detach. Oh my gosh, look at this energy. This full moon, Capricorn, is going to give you very strong illumination into some subconscious beliefs you have about power balances in relationship. And you have to be able to look at this information that comes in, detach, look at it objectively. Also look at a past relationship, because this is also with this card, the symbolism of, you've been alone. Some Capricorns have been alone for a while, and you're ready to let that go in peace. If you are still working through some stuff from the last relationship that broke up, and you're in no contact with the person, you could have a very powerful dream that gives you spiritual insight into why things went the way they did, and it will be enormously healing for you, enormously healing, so that the new relationship can come in. Because you realize, Capricorn, don't you? I've been telling Capricorns this. You're all like, you don't believe me. You have that new moon solar eclipse in your 7th house of relationships on July 2nd. From July 2nd, definitely until early part of next year, there is a strong potential for Capricorn risings in particular to have a new relationship come into their lives. But there's one last little tiny piece that needs to be healed. And the fruit fly is saying it needs to be healed. Where do they come from? My house is clean. Anyway, so there's stuff about the illumination's going to come where you were giving too much, perhaps. Where there was the imbalance, because this is the giving and the receiving card, Six of Pentacles. Because Capricorns, they overgive. They may not look like it on the outside, but once you get to know them, you realize, they would do anything for you in a relationship. So it's like those ideas, because that's not healthy, right? There needs to be more of a balance. And you're going to kind of, I think, get the illumination. You're going to get the information to help you clear out that last bit of leftovers about that past relationship that's going to open you up amazingly for what's going to manifest. The big relationship is coming, Capricorn. Destined relationship, not some fly-by-night. Like a serious destined relationship is coming. I keep telling my Capricorns. Some of you are believing me. Some of you are not. But it's this eclipse, this huge eclipse, July 2nd. And many Capricorns are going to have some sort of significant change in status, especially if you're early Capricorn in December, at the end of the year as well, because there's a big solar eclipse in Capricorn, in the early degrees of Capricorn at the end of 2019. But all Capricorns are going to feel that Saturn-Pluto conjunction in January, especially. So there will be a new, I mean, you'll be in a totally different level of commitment in your life. That commitment could manifest also as some sort of business partnership if you are already, you know, in a good relationship, and that's not a concern. But there will be a new significant partnership that comes into your life, and it's going to change. It's going to change your whole life, like the status of your life, who you associate with, what you do. I mean, it's big, but you got to prepare for it. There's one last little clear out, subconscious clear out of the giving and receiving aspect of it. Give us your cares. Dear Archangel Raphael, I am willing to release any fears to you. Please allow me to completely let go so that you can fully guide me in this situation. I mean, what more do you want? That's like exactly what I was just talking about. Okay, so whatever last bit of cares or worries you have about finally healing from this relationship, know that it is passing. You are like 99% there, Capricorn. It's one little tiny bit to be let go of. Okay, Aquarius, 11th house, big full moon of hopes, wishes, dreams, friends, goals. What do you need to know? Aquarius, my darling Aquariuses, what do you need to know? Aquarius, okay. Ace of Swords, Two of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. Look at this energy. Ace of Pentacles, strengthening bonds. Then we have Two of Swords, refusing to see, and Ace of Swords, clarity of belief. You're going to be seriously cutting through some bullshit, Aquarius, like at this full moon. Some of you have not wanted to acknowledge how you need a fresh start in your financial life, in really the way you go about your day-to-day. Like what I'm trying to say here is like what you're thinking about every day with this Ace of Swords. So I think what's going to come to light at the Sagittarius full moon is, you know, you're not going to be able to deny this anymore, that you really need a fresh start. You need a new dream, Aquarius. You need a new dream that is one that's going to really move you in an entirely new direction. You know, this is, what is it here? Clarity of belief. But it's not just that. For me, it's like the Ace of Swords. It's like a cutting away. Like you're going to be cutting through a lot of past stuff. Like there's still another layer of it. I mean, you did it a lot when that South Node was going through your sign last year, but I feel like it's the idea of that was all well and good, but now that the baggage has been lightened, there's an entirely new direction, a new dream that needs to be manifested. You really want to move in a new direction. That's the hope and wish you're going to see come out. And I think that the universe is going to deliver some piece of information that makes you see how badly you need that fresh start. I hope this is making sense. But it's not just a fresh start. It's like a brand new dream. That's what I'm getting. It's like brand new dream. And you've been not wanting to see that you wanted a brand new dream because you're like, you know, Stella, I already like let go of so much. And yes, there's letting go Okay, that's an important part because you got to clear the space. But then once you cleared the space, which you did, this clarity, you cleared the space. Well, now where are you going? And what is staying around? How do you strengthen it? So that's why I'm saying, like, there's a whole new direction, a whole new dream you want to go in. And you're going to finally admit that to yourself at this full moon. Okay. Just remember, it's general reading. I can't say every single dream for every single Aquarius out there, but if this resonates for you, you're going to know what I'm talking about. Ask your body for a message, Aquarius. Wow. Dear body, please help me hear your messages. Archangel Raphael, please guide me in honoring and respecting my body's needs. The body knows, man. The body is such a barometer of your emotions. So yeah, ask your body for a message. Can you tune in? I was sharing with one of the other signs. Of course, now I can't remember because I'm doing all of these readings. But massage, like when I would go on a massage with my massage therapist, it was like I would get these epiphanies on the massage table because I was totally relaxed. Maybe I was saying that in a video to a client today, but because I was in that deep state of relaxation, like the messages were able to come through. So, I mean, some of you do that, I don't know how you do it. You know, that testing, that kinesiology testing where you like ask a question and then you see how your body reacts to the question. I mean, Google that. I don't know that much about it. I've only seen it a couple times, but I mean, that could be something. Ask your body for a message. You know, does something just, how does it feel? How does the information feel in your body? When I was traveling last week, my sister and I stepped into a restaurant that looked okay. And then I sat down and then some of the vibes and things were going on. And I'm like, you know what? My body does not feel comfortable here. Something's not right. And in the old days, I would have just sat there and not moved and just, you know, whatever. No, Stella does not do that anymore. Stella's like, I'm out of here. You know, I didn't stay. I didn't order anything. I was just like, sorry, gotta go. Something came up, whatever, you know. And then we found a place that was much more resonant with our energy. So it's like that type of thing. Tune in. Ask your body for a message. It is right. It knows. Listen. Whole new path ahead for you, Aquarius. All right, Pisces, 10th house of career. Pisces, 10th house of career illumination. What is coming down the pike in your career? Oh, it would help if I put all the cards in the deck, wouldn't it? Okay, Pisces. One moment, please. All right, Pisces. What is going on in your career, Pisces? Oh my God, card fell out. All right, I did look at it, but that's okay. All right, Pisces, what else? Career. Something's coming to a head, Pisces, in your career. Ooh, all right. So we have the World card. I mean, that one flew out. That's why I said something's coming to a head. Lovers. Ooh, interesting. And the Empress. Embrace. Oh, nurture. This is embrace. And love. So some Pisces might be giving in their notice. That's the first thing I thought of when I saw these three cards, that you're giving in your notice because you're pregnant. Okay? That's for some Pisces. Not all Pisces, not relevant to everyone. But some Pisces, like, they just found out they're going to be a mama, and it's like they may love their job, but that job's going to come to a close because you're going to be, you know, wanting to stay home with your baby. The other possibility, though, with this energy at this full moon, Pisces, is that some of you are getting a brand new job that you're absolutely going to love. Because the offer's coming. The offer's like right here. Because you're reaching the end of a long, probably, search. and the love card, you're going to love it. I mean, it's going to be great for you. And it's going to really allow you to shine with your creative energies, your creative power. So this is really beautiful energy. For some of you, you are going on a big trip, probably work related because it's the 10th house. And it's probably with some sort of healing. I'm feeling a healing has an element of healing to it with this nurture card. Healing, nutrition, spiritual work. I mean, it's more of a spiritual. I'm feeling like it's a trip connected to spirituality. But it's something you do for work. Maybe work's not sending you, but it's a conference you're going to, and it will help you in your work, and you're going to have a great time at it. Great time. Now, this is something you're either booking at this full moon, and you go a little later in the year, maybe in about 3 months, so September, or you're actually going to be traveling there at this full moon, but it's going to be great. It's going to be great. So these are beautiful cards here for something good. You're going to have some sort of good news. You could hear, a Pisces, in your career that some sort of creative project you've been diligently working on is ready to go and is received very well with that love card there, is received with like, oh my God, we love this. You could even get a promotion out of it. Now, I'm not saying right away, maybe in about 3 months. Okay, so September time. Beautiful energy here, Pisces. Beautiful. Okay, let's pull a Raphael card for you. All right, Pisces. Gorgeous, gorgeous energy. Oh, interesting. Change physicians. I just thought that if you're pregnant, you're going to need a new doctor, aren't you, Pisces? Some of you, that's very relevant to some Pisces out there right now. Okay, I'm going to pull one more for you guys because I feel like that's really relevant to my Pisces ladies who just found out they're pregnant. All right, let's pull one more for Pisces. All right. Yeah, you're going to need a new doctor. You're pregnant. Recovery. Okay, thank you for holding my hand throughout my recovery upon the path of radiant health. So some Pisces are, for some of you, again, I feel it's coming back to this pregnancy angle. Some of you may have had some trouble conceiving, but I feel like whatever's happening right now is very good. Is very good healing energy. And that to me looks like a little baby in the womb. Really beautiful, beautiful energy here. Also, I'm feeling this is again tied into this trip some of you may be taking yourself on, that because you've been working so hard, you're going to need a little R&R. If you have Cancer in your chart, please watch that reading as well, because if you have Cancer rising, Cancer moon, because I was saying the same thing to them. Okay, Pisces? So really nice energy here. This project that you were working on, if this is a work-related project that everybody's going to love, that's coming to a culmination point right now, like Cancer, you've been burning the candle at both ends. You've been working very hard on it, and you do need a little rest. Okay? So, all right. Beautiful. Love you guys. I hope this was helpful. Please leave me a comment, a thumbs up, comments. Let me know how the energy resonates. Remember, this is general. So please, I'd love to work with you if you would like a private reading with me. Information's in the description. And check out my Jupiter and Sagittarius Luck and Opportunity forecast over on Vimeo. Very reasonably priced. That energy's still with us till December. Check it out. All right. Talk to you soon. Take care. Stella Wilde signing out.